Good afternoon, groovy citizens, and happy Friday. You guys, it's Friday. I don't know about you. This has been a busy week. It's been a productive week, but it's been a busy week nonetheless. It's been a blessed week. It's been an amazing week. It's just been so many different things to so many people. But like I said, for me, it's Friday, and that's all that really matters. Now, before I jump into today's video, I was getting ready to say something. I lost my train of thought. Y'all guess where I'm sitting? Okay, so let me just set the scene for you. I just left from getting my hair done, and I think I'm gonna have to cut this piece right here or pin it down because it's time to pull this hair up. Because I don't know about you all, but the warmer it gets out, I sweat in my hair really bad. And my hair, my feet, that's why and no, my feet don't stink, but I put powder in my socks and in my shoes because my feet sweat, but also my hair sweats. So I can come out the house and my hair is looking fried, dyed, laid to the side. But in this heat, after a few minutes, honey, it is just plastered to my face. And so we don't want that. So since today was hair day, my hairstylist Keisha is always looking out for a sister. So she had already bought some hair, and I said, all right, let's gel it on up. So now I have to do nothing but just wrap my scarf around it every so many days, put a little brown gel on it, and we're good to go. So, but other than that, I was going to tell you all. So as I was leaving, I was thinking, I can't start my vlog because it was 76 degrees when I left Lanham. I'm now back here in Capitol Heights and it says it's 74 degrees. So I said, well, you know what? If I try to do this vlog in front of my house, the sun beating through the window causes my phone to overheat, as I told you, and it'll shut off. So I said, well, you know what? Let me turn into, so I'm sitting in the parking lot of I'm going to say FedEx Field, the former Redskins Stadium. And I'm sitting in the section where I guess you have to pay for this section. I don't know if you have to have tickets or what, but anyway, that's where I'm sitting. So let's jump into today's video. And today's topic, I'm going to be talking about manifesting what you want. You all, we are in a season of manifesting the things that we want. And if you don't believe me, just try it. Just try it and you will see. So what I did was I took the word manifesting, manifesting, and I just spelled it all out. I broke it down, if you will. So let's jump right on in. And this is going to be in the description box. So the M, it stands for meditate on what you want. Let me just say this. I believe that if I can see it in my mind's eye, I can receive anything that I ask God for. And not only that, God's word tells us that anyway. So what I want you to start doing is, if you have a journal, and I don't have mine with me, but if you have a journal, or if you don't, get pen and paper out, either way, and start manifesting the things that you want, manifesting the things that you need. Put it down on paper. See, I don't know about you all, but in my vision book, and I did a whole video showing you the layout of my vision book, but I have a section in there where I write down the things that I'm manifesting, and then I pray over them every day. I didn't say every other day. I didn't say only when I feel like it or when I remember, but every day I pray over those things, and it allows me also to meditate on them. See, because I believe that if you can see it in your mind's eye, honey, it gets you that much closer to what it is that you're trying to have. Now, keep in mind, God has the final say so. So if you want A, and God said, that's all fine and good, but I think D is much better for you, then he's not going to give you A, but he will give you D. So just know that sometimes he has to make adjustments. The A stands for always stay positive. I need you to always stay positive. I've told you guys this before. When I say something to someone and they'll say, well, I'm glad you believe it because I believe it when I see it. That is so negative. That is so negative, and it makes me want to snatch your hair out by the roots. Stop being so negative all the time. You ever meet somebody that's just always negative? I don't care what's going on in life. They are always negative. I need you all to stop being so negative. Start thinking positive. Start thinking that thing that you've been praying about and manifesting and all that other good stuff, that you are actually going to get it. And that's why That is why I always say, thank God every day in advance for whatever it is that you're asking for. Thank him as if you already have it. So I can wake up and say, Lord, thank you for giving me, or thank you for providing for me, as if I already have whatever that thing is that I'm asking God for. Never give up on your goals, your dreams, or yourself. I know sometimes life gets so heavy and it just makes you feel like your shoulders are just weighted down and you just feel like giving up. You want to say, this. I'm not going to say what I wanted to say, but y'all know what I'm saying. And you just want to say, forget it. I give up. I surrender. I'm just done. I'm not doing this anymore. But you have got to stay the course. You've got to learn not to give up just because that thing that you've been manifesting has not come to fruition yet. It's coming. It is coming, but it's going to take some time. Rome was not built in a day. Noah did not build that ark in a day. Come on, somebody. So why do you think you should get whatever it is that you want in a day? Now, can God allow what you want to happen in a day? Of course he can. He's God. He can do anything he wants to do. But sometimes it doesn't always work out that way. So you have to not give up on yourself, not give up on your dreams, not give up on your goals, and not even give up on other people. I talked about this not too long ago. I said you don't give up on yourself, but you give whatever that thing is to God and let him do his part. So you all are stressing over things that you don't need to even worry about. That's a whole other video for a whole nother time. Ignore the naysayers around you. There's always going to be naysayers, and dare I say it, I'll repent for this later, but dare I say it, ass clowns. Yes, I said it. There's always going to be ass clowns around you that just don't believe that you can do what you said you wanted to do, or you're going to have whatever it is that you're asking God for. Ignore them. Give them the hand and keep it moving. They don't matter. Nobody cares about them or their opinion. Forget about your past. Forget about what didn't work. A lot of times we get caught up in the past and what didn't work, and that's why we're not able to move forward to the future, because your mind is stuck over here. Well, I need you to let it go and focus on going over there. Encourage yourself every day. Don't wait for other people to do it. Let me tell you something. I encourage me every day. So if nobody else encouraged me, I wouldn't even care. It wouldn't even matter. I'm going to encourage me. Way to go, Michelle. You can do this. Girl, you got it in you. It's just like I remember a day that I was deadlifting, and I was at a meeting. That was the first time that I had touched 303. When I tell you that it was heavy, y'all better believe me. I felt like everything in me wanted to just come out. And I'm going to give you a little secret. Thank God I had on a Depend, because things did come out, okay? But anyway, I digress. And I'm pulling that weight, and inside I'm talking to myself, and I'm saying, Michelle, you got this. Don't you give up. Don't you give up. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. You're almost there. Keep going. That was me encouraging myself. I mean, the crowd, they're on their feet, they're cheering me on, all of that good stuff. These people don't even know me, and I don't know them, but that's what you do at meets. And I'm just pulling, because in my head, I'm encouraging myself. Stay focused on your goals. Let me tell you something. Life happens. It happens to all of us. I get that. And it's so easy to get off track. It's just like if you're not careful and you're driving down the street in that right lane, and that right lane turns into a turning lane. So you've got to learn to stay focused. Do not let anything or anyone sidetrack you as you are trying to get to your goals. Take it one step at a time. Again, Rome wasn't built in a day. The ark wasn't built in a day. It took Noah some time to build that ark. So stop thinking that you have to do everything on your to-do list in one day, because you don't have to do that. Who told you that you have to do that for you to get all stressed out about stuff? Stop it and just take it one day at a time. Invite your inner circle on your journey. Now, I'm kind of on the fence about that. But if you have real people in your inner circle that have your back, I say invite them to be part of your journey. You all should get together once a week. I know, we're still dealing with COVID, so you may not feel comfortable doing it in person. It's all right. Do it by Zoom. 1 hour once a week, and encourage one another. Let them know your progress. It's nice to have a cheering section. Nothing wrong with that at all. So, you might want to do that. And if you don't feel comfortable with that step, then don't. But you might want to. Never let your failures sidetrack you. I told you life happens. And if you allowed every time something did not work out to sidetrack you, honey, you're never going to go anywhere. You are never going to get anywhere. So, failures happen for a reason. Failures happen so that we can learn from whatever that thing was or those things were, and then we won't make that mistake again, and we can keep moving forward. Embrace failures. Failures are nothing to lay down in the dirt and cry about. Failures are nothing to feel ashamed about. Guess what? That was a lesson learned. We all have had a relationship that didn't work out. We've had a failed relationship, right? What taught you what you wanted in your next relationship. And it definitely what wasn't in this past relationship. Come on, somebody. And then lastly, G, give yourself a reward even for the small things that you've accomplished. Even for the small things, reward yourself. Now, let me tell you what I'm not saying. I'm not telling you to go out here and reward yourself with food every time you accomplish your goal. I'm not telling you to do that. Because I promise you, after a few months, you will be big as a house. So don't do that. But reward yourself with other things. Maybe you accomplished the goal of getting your EIN number. Okay, let's just throw that out there. So to reward yourself for having done that and taken all the steps necessary to get your EIN number, reward yourself and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to treat myself to a new printer. Maybe you treat yourself to a wireless printer. I don't know. But you decide. So that's what I'm talking about when I say reward yourself. Maybe you go get your nails done. Maybe you go get your hair done. Maybe you go get a makeover. Maybe you do a photo shoot, which reminds me, I need to get some headshots done. Yeah, I do need to get some headshots done. So I need to talk to Chuck about that. But yeah, so reward yourself. Whatever it is you choose to do, just don't make it with a lot of food, please. Because when you get big as a house, I don't want you coming back talking about, well, Michelle said reward myself. Stop all of that. Michelle didn't tell you to go out there and eat yourself silly, okay? So reward yourself with some McDonald's every time you do something good. Or Bojangles or Jack in the Box or wherever it is you like to go eat. Don't do that because I'm not telling you to do that, okay? So, again, I broke down the whole manifesting what you want and how you can do that. You meditate on what you want. Always stay positive. Never give up on your goals, your dreams, or yourself. Ignore the naysayers around you. Forget about your past. Forget about what didn't work. Encourage yourself every day. Don't wait for other people to do it. Stay focused on your goals. Take it one step at a time. Invite your inner circle on your journey if you feel comfortable doing that. Never let your failures sidetrack you. And lastly, I said give yourself a reward even for small things that you accomplish. Because I just talked about how it's the little things. It's the small things that add up. If every time you weigh in, let's say once a week, you lose 2 pounds. Now, for some, you might say, well, that's not a lot. Well, guess what? That 2 pounds consistently, it's going to add up. That's 8 pounds a month. Okay? Y'all get where I'm going with this? In 4 months, you've lost 32 pounds. But it was little small increments. So you guys, that's it. That's my time because I need to get back home so I can finish up my work day because it's Friday. It's date night. And so I just want you all to go out there and start to manifest the things that you want because they are right there. You just have to believe that you deserve them. You have to believe that they are right there within your reach. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I want to say thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow morning doing another car conversation. I'm going to say tomorrow morning, maybe afternoon, depends on what time I get up. And if this is not your first rodeo, I want to say welcome back. So glad to see you. I miss you all. Y'all know the drill. You know my spiel. I love each and every one of you to the moon and back, and there's nothing, absolutely nothing you can do to ever change that. I love you guys. I believe in you. Go out there, accomplish your goals. I believe that you can do it. And share them with me. Please be sure to share them with me. Until tomorrow, take care.